The Department of Sports, Arts and Culture's Publishing Hub, which was launched last year and is managed by the Academic and Non-Fiction Authors Association of South Africa, has published 26 manuscripts across all official languages in South Africa, as well as some endangered languages, such as San and Khoi languages of Khwedam, Xuhnthali and Nama. This collection includes 22 physical books, 2 audiobooks, as well as 3 braille editions. For more on this, we're joined by the head of teaching and learning in the School of Arts at the University of KwaZulu-Natal, Professor Ngubane. Prof. Ngubane, thank you so much for your time this evening. Really do appreciate it. How daunting of a task was it to get 26 manuscripts published all in one round of publishing across all different languages? I can't imagine the army of proofreaders, editors, as well as sub-editors you would have had to pull together to be able to pull this off. Talk us through the process.
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting us to your show. Indeed, it was a daunting exercise, imagining that we had time constraints. We allow only 1 month for people to submit their manuscript, and also we have in line the adjudicators, people who screen this manuscript. They are also given 1 month, and then the publishers also are given 1 month. So there is a lot of hard work and there's a lot of pressure in fulfilling this goal of publishing these books.
How did you pull off adjudication for books written in Khwedam, for instance? I wouldn't imagine that you would have anyone outside of the author being proficient in the language.
Yes, we were lucky that we worked with the Pan South African Language Board, people who are experienced in the language of San, Khoi and San, and they assisted us in publishing these books.
Yep. When we talk about publishing, it is often a process of copywriting, making sure that the authors have the necessary protection, but more importantly, making sure that quality books are on the shelves of bookshelves across the country. Talk to us about the distribution network that is associated with this publishing agreement.
Although I don't understand the question very well, what do you mean by distribution?
Where is this book going to be available, the 26 manuscripts that have been published?
At the moment, that's a main challenge for us, because we always hope that these books can go through the Department of Education so that it's prescribed for schools, because that's the only market where we can use our indigenous books that we have published. But since last year, we started last year in 2023, those books that we published, they are hardly on the market. They are still kept in our shelves. And this is a challenge for us, because these 26 that we have launched this year is also going to face the similar challenge. And we are trying to see how best we can market this book so that they reach our readers, because that is what they are meant for. Because when we write for the audience. So it is a serious challenge for us.
The United Nations had this year declared 2024 as the year of inculcating mother tongue education into the various educational praxis across the world. South Africa adopted that, and during National Book Week in South Africa, there was an emphasis on indigenous language education and making sure that the right material is available to support that. Do the manuscripts that you have published reach the rigor of being good enough to be inculcated into our education system?
Of course, because we have language experts who are involved in the publishing process. And also, we just, when we accept the manuscript, we still have the expert going through the manuscript to check quality. It's like a peer review process. It's peer reviewed before we publish it, and we employ the editors who conduct a developmental editing, whereby they improve the quality of the manuscript, because some of these authors are still aspiring authors and their work is not up to speed. But we try by all means to help the authors working hand in hand with the publishers to improve the quality. So we have no doubt that the books that we have published are of a high quality and a good standard.
3 of the manuscripts will be published in braille, and this is a significant development following the Constitutional Court judgment which removed copyright protections on the reprinting of braille material in South Africa. But the cost of printing and producing braille work is still significantly high and inaccessible. Talk to us about the motivation behind making sure that there are braille publishers coming out of this round of the Publishing Labs round of publishing.
The intention is to reach out every South Africans, because the purpose of this publishing of these books is to reach out people who are not able to read, who have an access to this book. And in that instance, we are being assisted by the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture for providing funding for braille. And also, it's not only braille, we also have audiobooks that we produce. And I think without the help of the department, we cannot achieve that. But at least we still have the department supporting this initiative, because this initiative was their baby to try and revitalize the publishing industry. And we are grateful to the department for that.
Prof. Siyabukele Ngubane, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for joining us. Really do appreciate it, and all the best with the rest of the project. Yeah.
Thank you.
Prof. Ngubane is the head of teaching and learning in the School of Arts and Culture at the University of KwaZulu-Natal.